If you're struggling to figure out how to do something with your leftovers, we got you covered. First, we're going to spray down our hot waffle iron with some of that non-stick spray. Y'all know butter flavor Pam is my favorite. Next up, we're going to take some of that leftover stuffing or dressing, depending on what it is that you call it. About 2 cups of it. We're going to add 1 egg. Now, y'all know I love a jumbo, but a large will do just as fine. We're going to zhuzh that up a little bit in a mixing bowl. That egg is going to act as like some sticking for us to make sure that our stuffing or our dressing stay together. I love cornbread stuffing, white bread stuffing, any of it will do. Whatever you got, even stovetop out of the box, that's absolutely fine. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and open up our waffle iron and put this egg stuffing dressing mixture right down there on the waffle iron, okay? Now with 2 cups of it, it might be just a little bit over, so be prepared for just a little bit of run over there. Now once it's on there, it's going to start to sizzle. Do y'all hear that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, yes. Because we want to put it on a hot waffle iron. Now what we're going to do is use our handy dandy trusted rubber spatula to go ahead and spread that around just as evenly as we possibly can on our waffle iron, all right? We're going to get it all the way to the edges, all the way around. Perfect. Now if you've got a square one, that's fine, just like we always do, sides and corners. Perfect. Now you're going to go ahead and shut that for a hot second. Give it about 2 minutes until she's real good and done, all right? Whenever she comes off the iron, now all we got to do is decorate it with all the other leftovers we've got from Turkey Day, okay? Look at that, how gorgeous. It turned out perfectly. I am so pleased with the way that went. You just got to kind of keep an eye on it because it's not exactly like a batter, okay? So now what we're going to add is just a little bit of leftover mashed potato because that's what we got. And we're not working with something sweet here, friends. This is absolutely a savory leftover waffle. Once we get it on there, we're going to give it a nice little pat, give it a good little spread. You may or may not want to go all the way to the edges with that. Just depends on how much of a potato lover you are. But you're going to go ahead and put that on just pretty as you please. Now what we got coming up next is one of my favorites here in Bullard's Kitchen. It's going to be a little bit of dairy. So here comes the cheese. Yes, please. We got that Fiesta blend. We're going to go ahead and put a hearty sprinkle of that on the top. Perfect. Now our waffle is piping hot. So what it's going to do is heat up that potato. It's going to heat up the cheese. And now what we got is just a little bit of leftover sweet potato. Put that right there on top. Sweet potato, carrot, any of those leftover vegetable side dishes are perfect for something like this. Just make sure you put it on. Now you can microwave it before. You can heat it in the oven or a skillet. Put it right there on top. And now we got some of this leftover turkey. White meat, dark meat. We ain't any kind of discriminating, okay? We just put it on the top. Whatever you prefer, go ahead and load her up. Oh my goodness. Now, in case your leftovers aren't quite hot yet, we're getting a few layers deep here, so you may want to microwave those before you put them on or heat them up in a skillet or the oven before adding those as a topping. Next up, just a little bit of gravy. Go ahead and pour that over the top. Now, we got any kinds you want. We got the yellow gravy, got brown gravy, got that white sawmill gravy, however it is you work with it. Hey, we are absolutely fine with it. And next up is some of this gorgeous homemade cranberry sauce. Now, some of y'all I know are purists. You love that stuff in the can. Now, my mama used to make the homemade cranberry sauce with the real fruit, and she'd put all kind of flavors in it. Oranges and apples and whatever. Whatever you love, go ahead and put it there on top. Oh my goodness, friends. And this is the perfect way to bring all those beautiful leftovers together in an incredible dish before they go bad. Now, a lot of these will freeze real easy, so you may want to enjoy these throughout the year. Yes, please. Woo! Let's have a bite.